Hi guys, welcome back to my beauty blog. Today I'm going to be sharing with you just a few of my favorite everyday products that I use. So first I'm going to start off with face makeup. So before I ever apply foundation, I always put on moisturizer and primer. My favorite would probably be for moisturizer, I use Aveeno. I love Aveeno, all their products are really good. I have really sensitive skin and they've always worked really well. This one is Clear Complexion Daily Moisturizer. And it also has salicylic acid blemish treatment in it in case anyone struggles with acne or anything like that. It's really good for that as well as moisturizing. And then before I apply foundation, I use a primer underneath. I use NARS. It's radiance enhancing and it's pro primer, and it's really light, and it also has SPF in it. So if you just want to apply it as a base on your face instead of sunscreen, because I know a lot of times I can't use sunscreen because it's really thick and clogs my pores. So I'll just put this primer on. They have them like this too in Tinted Moisturizer. I believe I have that one as well. I'll show you what it looks like. It looks like this, and it's really thin. The product, it's not thick, so sometimes I'll use that at the beach as well. If you know, a lot of times you don't want to wear heavy makeup, but that has sunscreen in it as well, I believe. Yes, this has 30 SPF in it. The primer has 15. So a lot of times if you just want a little coverage for your face if you go to the beach, that works really well as well. And it has some color to it, so it comes in different shades to match your skin. And then for foundation, my favorite is Bobbi Brown. It works the best with my skin. I know I used to use MAC a lot, and I love MAC's products, but their foundation I just felt was really heavy and cakey on my face. I use Bobbi Brown. This one is Luminous Moisturizing Treatment Foundation, and it's in the color Sand. Has a pump like that. I usually apply that with this foundation brush. It looks like that. It's MAC, I think 130 or 180. I'm not sure. It's worn off. But that's what it looks like. I have the larger one. This is 187. So they're very similar. I like the small one personally because a lot of times if you want to get in smaller crevices of your face, it works really well under your eyes, around your nose, where this one can get really big and you don't want to get in your eye and all that. So I like the smaller one. Okay, moving on. Eyes. I'll just basically tell you what I'm wearing now. Eyeshadow, first of all, I always apply a base before I put eyeshadow on because it's going to help it stay on all day. So I use MAC's paint pots. They look like this. It feels sort of hard like clay. This one is in the color Painterly, but they're all neutral tan colors like that. So I put that all over my lid with a flat brush, and then usually I will do, this is what I have on right now. I have this MAC eyeshadow on all over my lid. It's in the color Vex. And I apply that with this flat brush. It looks like that. This is MAC 242. And the reason I like a flat brush as opposed to a fluffy one when I apply it all over my lid is because if you're working with something with really loose shadow, a lot of times I use a MAC pigment. They look like this. I'll show you. But they're really loose. So if you apply that with a fluffy brush and you put it on your eye, you're going to have a lot of fallout all over your face, which is why a lot of times people will do eye makeup first and then wipe it away with a makeup wipe and then do foundation. But personally, I like to do my foundation first, which is why when you use a flat brush, if you're working with something really loose, it's going to prevent all that fallout from happening on your face. So I'll do that all over the lid, and then I'll use a fluffy brush that looks like this. It's really soft. This one is real hair. The other one is synthetic as well, which does make a difference. This is MAC 224, and I use this in my crease. Right now I have on MAC's Satin Taupe. It looks like that. It's really pretty bound. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll just use it with this brush, like a windshield wiper, right in the crease of my eye. And then usually I'll do 3. So to highlight my brow bone, I usually just use this brush as well. I use Vanilla. I love this color. It's really, it looks white from the camera, but it's really just a nude color. You really doesn't show up that well on your skin. Just gives it that little bit of shimmer, so I'll just do that right underneath my brow, on the brow bone. And then for eyeliner, my favorite is Bobbi Brown. It looks like this. It's in the color Black Ink, number 1. It's a gel eyeliner, and I'll apply that with an angled brush that looks like this. This one is just a Bobbi Brown, came in a travel set. It's called an eye definer, so it's slanted like that, which helps it go on. And then a lot of times to do the wing, I'll use Max 209. Has a really fine point, as you can see, so I'll use that for the wing. And then usually I'll just use a L'Oreal liquid eyeliner to go over it to make it really black. For my cheeks right now, I'll show you the blush I'm wearing. It looks like this. I know it looks really dark and it seems really scary. It's called Dolly Mix, but what I love about this blush is that if you use a big fluffy brush, I use a small one just because it's more defined, but this is, it's a face blender. It's Bobbi Brown. Looks like that. What I love is that if you only like tap it lightly and get a little bit of the product on the brush and you put it on, it can be really light, or it's really versatile because if you really want a dramatic look or you really like really pink cheeks, you can add more product and get, as you can see, like you can add more pink onto it. So like even if people are like into theater or like dance performances, like I know a lot of times the makeup needs to be heavier. This is really heavy, but I just wanted to show you so you can see. I have it on this side as well, but it's very light, and as you can see, you can add products. You can layer it to make it more dramatic. Now I look like a baby doll. And then for lips, I chose to show you like a really summery color that I love. This one is Angel. If you watch a lot of like Kim Kardashian makeup videos, a lot of times she has this color on. I'll show you. It's like a really pinky color. I can show you what it looks like on. I have really pretty red lips, so it doesn't show up as well on me. But as you can see, it's a pretty light pink. It's really pretty neutral. Nothing like too dramatic. And if you want to put gloss over it, you can. I use Love Nectar. It's really pretty. It's just a little pink. If you want like some added shimmer. But the lipstick is a frost shade, so it's not matte. So you don't really need gloss over it because it already gives that little bit of shimmer, as opposed to a matte lipstick, which is going to look pretty dull. It's not going to give you that shimmer that the frost one does. And then last, I always do my mascara last. I love this MAC one. It's the Optimum Black Opalash, and it's just in like the blackest black. And it just looks like that. And I'll always do the tops of my lashes and underneath, just because that's going to like fully cover them and give you the most volume and length. So that's pretty much it. Just a few of the products that I love and I use every day. I couldn't live without them. So if you have any questions or anything else you'd like to see, just let me know or comment below. Thanks so much for watching.